All right, everyone, for this fabulous Christmas DIY, what I'm going to do is I'm gonna share with you a dual wreath DIY for your front door. This is perfect if you have a screen door, or if you live in an apartment, or if you just have a smaller door. This is going to be impactful and absolutely gorgeous. So what we're going to need is 5 of these dollar store poinsettia bushes. You guys, these are only $1, and I'm going to need 5 of them. I'm going to need 2 of these dollar store foam wreath forms. I'm gonna use some scraps of ribbon that you may already have laying around the house. In this case, I'm gonna use this traditional ribbon, and then also I'm going to use some of this beautiful gilded fern that I absolutely love and I'm obsessed with. I'm gonna need 1 wire, and then also I'm gonna need my wire cutters and some other greenery picks. All right, well, I'm gonna bring the camera in closer and I'll be right back to give you step number 1. Keep watching. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're gonna grab our wreath form, and I'm gonna grab my poinsettias. First of all, I'm gonna scoot all of the greenery up closer to the flower because I'm going to cut them really short. I want them to be as short as possible, and you know that I like to cut them all at once so that way I can move forward with my project and it'll be easier. And I think I might still have to clip them, but this is 5 bundles right here. So what you're going to do is you're gonna grab your poinsettia, and you know, this is one of the things that I do not like about the flowers from the dollar store because they don't stay on the stem very well. So what we're going to do is we're gonna reinsert her. And actually, I'm gonna pitch that greenery. So I'm gonna start poking right here. They need to be probably about 1 inch. The stem needs to be about 1 inch. And so what we're going to do is we're going to cover this really cute form. And you guys, these are only $1. Can you believe that? I mean, that's what I'm always telling you, to go to the dollar store for your mechanics, because they really do have some fantastic florals. If you're doing some projects like this, and this is perfect if you want to do them for like your sister-in-law, your mother, your neighbor. This would be a really cute gift, a hostess gift, because it doesn't cost much and anyone can use a cute little wreath at the door. And who doesn't like a traditional wreath, right? I am having so much fun sharing all of these ideas with you guys, and I really hope that you are having fun and enjoying all of these DIYs as I make them. You guys, this is already November 12th, which means we only get 1 more month of DIYing, and then of course the home decorating and the home tour. And I really hope that you will tune in to that, because I've been having a blast decorating for the home tour, and I really hope that you are as excited as I am. This year the theme is blue and white, and you guys know that I am obsessed with blue and white, and our next DIY will be something for the home tour, and I really hope that you'll tune in. Also, if you are enjoying this series, be sure to give the video a thumbs up, share with your friends on Facebook, on Instagram, and on WhatsApp, so they too can come and join this year's DIYs for Christmas. And I really hope to see you here next week. All right, before I continue poking flowers, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my wire, and I'm going to put my wire right here. This is going to be our hanger, like this, and then I'm going to spin it really tight. And with the rest of the wire, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a loop, and I'm going to just spin this rest of these wires around like this. So that's gonna become our hanger for our door, as you guys can see right here. And so now I'm going to continue poking some of these poinsettias because I want to cover these very well. Now, here is the secret. If you want this for a gift, I do recommend to go ahead and poke your flower stem on perhaps a little bit of your hot pan or your glue gun, because that way when the winds come, they will not come undone. Because if you leave it like this, remember, this is just for sharing purpose, but if I was to give this, like, let's say to my mom, I would definitely put some glue in it. And what we do want to do is make sure that this wreath form is very well packed, because that's what's going to be the most impactful. And since these flowers are only $1.25, I mean, why not, right? All right, so far so good. Now I do have another one to do, so I'm gonna get the other one ready. It is very self-explanatory, and I'll be right back with you to give you the next step. Keep watching. All right, everyone. So before I continue, I want to mention that at this point, you could also use this cute little wreath as a candle ring. You can also use it as a centerpiece by doing 2 or 3 along the table, and it will just be so spectacular. But that's not what we're doing today. I just wanted to give you a cute little suggestion, an extra plus. So at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to grab some greenery, something that you may have already laying around, and what you want to do is you want to start poking some of this greenery. In this case, I have some, what is this? This is pine, some sort of pine, but any Christmas greenery will do. And what you want to do is you want to go ahead and poke and then move to the same direction. Remember to always spin at the same direction, all of it. That way you're gonna have a beautifully cohesive wreath. And I also love pine. It is one of my favorite greeneries to work with during the holidays, because what really screams holidays more than pines and cedars and just fresh greenery, right? You guys, I remember when I used to work at the flower shop and we used to do people's homes, and I loved it when somebody commissioned us to do fresh greens outside. Oh my gosh, there is nothing more beautiful than the smell of pine and cedar and all of that during the holiday season. It's just so much fun. All right, so far I've added some greenery, and that is really changing the look of it. But what really is going to throw it over the edge is going to be some of these beautiful glitter flyaways. Remember, it doesn't matter what we're doing, we have to put a flyaway on it. And remember, it comes in this cute little pick, but we're gonna cut it into 2. So you do the same thing and go in the same way. And this is going to be just a little touch. I don't want to add a whole bunch of it because I don't want it to overpower my beautiful flower. So remember, what goes up must come down. We spin it around a little bit. I grab another one, I cut a little bit, and then I turn it into 2, because this is a smaller project, but it still has to have a flyaway, right? So I'm gonna insert into my foam, making sure that it really goes in. And then I'm going to go down over on this side. And remember to always, always, always insert going the same direction, either in a clock motion or counterclock motion, because that's what's going to make your bouquet or arrangement, or in this case your wreath, really come alive and have a balance. And remember, the balance is our best friend. What happens on the right happens on the left. What goes up must come down. Go big or go home. Be bold or don't bother. Those are my Ramonisms. What's the other one? Go big, go bold, or don't bother. Less is less and more is more. Is another one of my pearls of wisdom. All right, so far it's turning out so beautiful. I'm gonna put it right here so you guys can see it. I'm actually gonna hang it right here so you guys can see how cute this is. And just by the magic of YouTube, I'm going to share the other one right here. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to grab some ribbon, and what I'm going to do is just a cute little bow with cute little tails. So maybe about 5-inch bow. And what I'm going to do is just go ahead and do maybe a 4-loop bow. Yeah, 4 sounds right. Just because it's a smaller one, so I do want it to make a statement. And then I'm going to let this tail hang down. Look how easy, you guys. I am telling you, if I can do it, so can you. Don't be fooled by the fact that this is something that I do for a living. Trust me when I tell you, there was a time that I had no idea what I was doing, but I just keep trying. So I want to encourage you right now, if you're thinking about doing this for a business to make a living out of it, and if you're doubting whether you should start or not, get started, because if you don't get started, you will never be where you need to be. Remember that the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth on his way. However, we have to be the one to take the steps and allow the Lord to guide the steps. We still have to do the work. So if you are thinking about doing this as a business, be sure to get started, because you'll be surprised where the Lord will take you. You guys, 7 years ago when I started my YouTube channel, I had no idea this was going to be my full-time job. I just love to share. So I am here to encourage you and let you know that if you do take the steps, the Lord will guide you and you will continue doing what you love. Once again, I just got all golf course there, but I felt like somebody needed that. If that was you, be sure to leave in the comment section below. You guys, it's just sometimes we need to be encouraged by somebody else, you know. There was a time where, I'll tell you a story. There was a time where I really just wanted to meet Rebecca Robinson, right? And it never happened. To this day, if I ever meet her, I'm gonna still tell her how much I admire her and stuff. But you know, a word of encouragement from her at that time would have been so nice because I was just trying to do my thing. But now I recognize that sometimes we just have to trust that God has a plan. And you know, sometimes we're trying to make our own plans come alive, and we just have to trust. All right, so how cute is this, right? But now this is where it's gonna get really good. So I'm gonna grab another strip of ribbon. Let me see if I have my scissors somewhere around here. No, I don't. Let me see. I have another pair over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm gonna cut a strip of ribbon, probably about this much, and I'm going to cut right here. I'm gonna trim, do really careful because these are, you guys, I have to go get my scissors because these are not working. I'll be right back with you. Keep watching. Okay, I'm back. You guys, I'm telling you, I'm always preaching about being ready, and sometimes it's just because, you know why? I've been working in the studio and I've been working inside decorating the house, and so I'm taking the tools from the studio to the inside of the house to decorate, and it's just been a lot, but here I am. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna grab this strip of ribbon and I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna go through here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna grab this other wreath right here, and I'm gonna drop it in here, and I'm going to measure about how long do I really want this to hang down. And this is gonna be so gorgeous on the door. So what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna grab my hot glue gun, and I'm gonna add some dots of glue right here without trying to burn myself, and smear it really good on the ribbon. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this other ribbon right here on the top. I'm gonna allow this, oh, I just burned myself, this to dry. I'm gonna put it on the door and share with you the end result. Keep watching. Alright, you guys, so this is what this dual wreath DIY for Christmas looks like on the door. As you can see, it is so stunning, and it was super easy to make, and with just a few dollars. Can you believe this is under $7 basically? Because we already had the ribbon, the pips, and all we have to get is 2 forms for the wreaths, and then also all of the poinsettias, and they all are from the dollar store. You too can create a beautiful wreath for your front door. If you have a screen door, a flat door, or a storm door, this wreath is absolutely perfect for you. If you have a smaller door and if you want to do something creative, here is the perfect idea on how to decorate your door this Christmas. I cannot wait to read your comments, so leave me a comment down below and let me know what do you think.